Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. This is part 3 to my spring cleaning series, which is really just a giant declutter of our entire house. We are going room to room and carrying out tons of bags of trash and donations to free up tons of space in every single area of our home. I was really tired of having to clean relentlessly every single day with a toddler, so I decided to declutter and downsize what we own, and it has been a game changer. If you're looking to free up some of your time and make your life easier around the house, this video is going to hopefully be very encouraging and motivating for you, especially if you're a mom. And if you're not already subscribed, I would love to have you. If you end up really enjoying this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, but let's get started. So far in this spring cleaning series, we've tackled the laundry room, the cleaning closet, the master bedroom, a huge part of the master bathroom. We're going to finish that up today and then head into the kitchen. But as for the master bathroom, all we have left are these 3 drawers in the middle and then my side under the sink. We tackled the rest of it last week. I'll link all of that below for y'all. But for these 3 drawers in the middle, I really want these to be really useful for day-to-day. So I want our toothpaste, deodorant, razors, makeup, hair tools, things like that. I'm going to go ahead and clear out everything, wipe them down with my Blue Land multi-surface spray. And really what I had in there was like random perfumes, random jewelry that I took off and was too lazy to put away. We have some face masks and just random stuff. So I'm going to pull all of that out, wipe it down. This top drawer I really want to be used for toothpaste, deodorant, razors, and the middle drawer is really deep, so I like to use that for my makeup and face washes, so we're going to organize that. And then the bottom drawer for hair tools, hairspray, and hair clippies. And I got rid of so much stuff just by doing this. It was wild how much stuff that I just really didn't need. So you're going to see here in just a minute, we're going to take a huge trash bag out, but we got rid of a ton of clutter, and it makes such a big difference in your day-to-day life when you get rid of all of that extra stuff that you don't realize that you don't need on a day-to-day basis. Especially if you have a small house like us, it's just so hard to upkeep a lot of stuff when you have a small space. So that was my goal for today. We're going to wipe everything down and get it all organized. I know I've said this in the last 2 videos, but I've been watching lots of TikToks and Instagram Reels about people who are genuine minimalists, and they get rid of absolutely everything that does not serve them on a day-to-day basis. And I've really tried to kind of like follow in their footsteps while also decorating my home still, because I love decorations, I love the extra stuff, but I also just find it very hard to upkeep my home on a day-to-day basis with a toddler. So my main goal with this whole series was to make my life easier, and I can honestly say with getting rid of all of those clothes in our closet last week and this week getting rid of all of the dishes and all of the junk in our bathroom drawers, we have done such a great job. It's only been a week, but we have done such a great job at keeping up our home on a day-to-day basis. We've been doing the laundry like daily, maybe twice a day. And we're just excited about it because our home is actually organized and it makes sense and we don't have extra clutter sitting around. So I highly recommend going through every single area of your home, even though it takes a little bit, like weeks. But going through every single area of your home and deciding what you don't use on a day-to-day basis. And if you genuinely have like some sort of attachment to it, find a tote for it and put it in your attic or your garage and store it away, because there's no need for it within your house, and it will make yours and your family's lives so much less stressful and so much easier. I'm going to take Oliver's Baby Shark antibacterial wipes and wipe down my foundations because they were kind of dirty. I narrowed down all of my makeup in this drawer to stuff that I use every single day, got rid of all of the costume makeup and all of the stuff that I don't use. I usually keep this pretty decluttered anyways. I'm not a huge makeup guru. And then in the basket next to that, I'm going to add all of my face washes from Typology and my moisturizer and makeup wipes. And then here on the top, I'm adding some floss picks, my toothpaste, my toothbrush, deodorant, and razors. We're keeping it very simple in here.
Could be ourselves, didn't have much, but nevertheless we were true to each other, but now we don't even bother. I remember you being hopeful, but the tall waves have worn us down, and slowly we are drowning. That's why you need to come with me, with me, with me. Turn around 180 degrees and cross the sea. I will not let us fade away. It's not a price I wanna pay.
For this bottom drawer, I'm just going to store my hair tools and hairbrush and hairspray. All I use on a day-to-day basis is my curling wand and my straightener hairbrush. I'm not fancy when it comes to getting ready. One day when I have more room, I'll probably branch out and try some more stuff. But at this point in my life, my main priority is just being able to keep up my home really well on a day-to-day basis and be able to get ready with what I need. So this is the bare minimum of what I need. And it really feels good now being able to just like wipe down the counter when I'm done and not having to put a million things away or dig forever to try to find what I need. I was showing y'all that because I'm donating that hair wand and that body spray, and then I'm throwing away all of the rest of that stuff because it was damaged or stained, and this is the end product. All of these drawers are super functional for us now.
Even you, and I just feel that this will be an upswing, so hear me out. I know we lost our purpose, chasing all that surplus. You were all that I need. I feel that we can break free.
Okay, underneath my sink has become a disaster because this is one of the zones where Oliver plays when I'm getting ready. He pulls all of these baskets out and unloads them every single day. And so what I want to keep in here on a day-to-day basis is stuff that's safe for him to play with, but also functional for me. So I'm going to have one basket for my postpartum stuff because eventually we plan to have another baby and I need all of that stuff. And then one basket for all of my nail stuff, my little gel kit and nail polish remover, things like that. And then all of my hair bands in another basket. And then the other basket is going to be for feminine products. So we're going to have 4 baskets in there total, and then I'm also going to store my vitamins down there.
My heart inside a box, threw away the key. You found your way under my skin. Now I come undone. The walls that I built on weakest paper, my castle is falling from the sky. Ain't nobody else have made me lose.
Okay, fast forward a few hours. I wanted to stop real quick and share with y'all what we're doing for our Valentine's dinner tonight. We are going to go on a date this weekend and have Mom watch baby Oliver, but for tonight, Will's going to put some steaks on the grill and I'm going to throw some baked potatoes in the oven, and I'll share with you how I do that here in just a second. But I wanted to stop and thank ButcherBox for sponsoring today's video. Will and I love ButcherBox. If you've been watching me for a while, you know we love ButcherBox. It's high quality meat delivered straight to your front door, and it's at an unbeatable value. They have the best meat. My favorite thing is their filet mignon, and Will's favorite thing is the ribeye, but they have chicken, beef, burgers, fish, you name it. They have. I'm going to show you what we got in our box this time around. So we got 2 big roasts, which is awesome because these are so easy to just throw in the crock pot. We got a whole chicken. Will has been really wanting to make a whole chicken, so we're excited about that. We got some burgers. These are the best burgers ever. They're so easy to just throw in the pan at the end of the day. You can cook them straight from being frozen in the freezer. There's our other roast. We got some chicken breasts. We use these for a lot of recipes. And then we got some ground beef, once again, a staple in our house. And we got another filet, my favorite steak ever, and Will got himself a ribeye. And today, if you click my link below, you'll actually get $20 off, plus you get 2 free filet mignons and 2 free New York strip steaks, and you cannot beat that. So the code is PRES20. Make sure to visit that link. Go get your hands on this deal. If you don't already have a subscription to ButcherBox, this is gonna change your life, so I'm super excited. But thank you so much again to ButcherBox for sponsoring today's video. Our favorite way to make baked potatoes is to just smother them in butter and salt. Usually we'll do sea salt, but we were out, so I just used regular, and we'll put them in the oven at 400 degrees for about an hour, and they turn out so fluffy and delicious. And we just served that with a side salad, and this was the perfect little date night in on Valentine's Day. We planned to go out. We were going to go out the weekend after Valentine's Day, but then I split my foot open on some glass that I was taking out in the trash. So we're going to reschedule, but this dinner was delicious.
Just say it. I never let you down. I'd always make you proud. So come on, let's go for a while. I could be a steady, steady. Ooh, steady, steady. Ooh, steady.
Okay, headed into the kitchen now. I was so excited to get started on this because I feel like this was the thing I was dreading the most. We had so much stuff to get rid of, and we have cabinets like this above the fridge that are covered in crap that we don't need, like lunch boxes that are just need to be thrown away, and a bunch of mail and random gadgets that we don't need anymore. So I'm going to pull all of this out, wipe it down, and about half of that stuff that I pulled out is going to be either thrown away or donated because we just don't use it. And then we're going to go through all of the cabinets on this side of the kitchen and do the exact same thing.
Your face, you could be so great. Could be a steady, steady. I could be a steady. Well, everything will last. Why are we waiting? Steady, I could be a steady. You wait for nothing more. Won't you say it? I never let you down. I'd always make you proud. So come on, let's go for a while. I could be a steady, steady.
Okay, sorry, my dishwasher is so loud, but I decided to keep this stuff over here and keep it up there in that cabinet because it's out of the way. It's stuff I don't need every day. Our cute little popcorn maker that my sister-in-law Kirsty got me. I love that thing, and we use it on like special occasions. We might even use that tonight for Valentine's Day. This is my cute little lunchbox that one of my teacher friends got me whenever I was a teacher. My classroom was llamas, sort of. My students always bought me llama socks and llama everything. So I'm going to keep that. I need a lunchbox, and it's a little keepsake. I did ditch my other lunchbox because it was super dingy. That's Will's lunchbox below that. I'm going to put that cake plate in that little candy jar up there, candy dish. Some pans that we got from Will's Aunt Joanne. And this cute little bowl, fun fact, was made by Pamela Barton here on YouTube. She is a sweet lady that goes to our church, and I love that thing. It's perfect for soup because you can hold it and it doesn't burn your hands. And I have a couple of those. I'm not sure where the other ones are, but I love that thing. I think it's so cute. I want to get some more with like different themes, but that one's like a little pineapple. Got some cups there, some plastic silverware, cake plates. I was looking for that yellow cake plate last summer and I couldn't find it, and that's where it was. And then some baby stuff that I'm going to save for the next baby. And then this little tray came from Will's Aunt Joanne too, so I'm going to store that up there. I used to want to get rid of all of my plastic Tupperware, but now that I have a baby, it's come in so handy. If he goes to Nana's house or wherever, we can throw something in one of those little plastic jars and take it with us. I really need to go on Amazon and just buy a bunch of boy colored ones because he's been taking a pink lunchbox to my mom's house whenever he goes, and he needs something that's more boyish. So anyways, let's go ahead and put all of this back in. I almost forgot to say, we got rid of our George Foreman. We got rid of this thing, it like spins, and it used to have little glass plates on top, but it doesn't now. I'm gonna go ahead and see if anybody else in my family wants this stuff. A food processor, and then this is all of the stuff that I just went ahead and threw away because it was just super dingy.
A little different than all the rest. I'm quite old-fashioned where I had sometimes played chess. And when I'm out, I'm looking for that vintage fling. But all complexions that I adore.
Now onto the cup cabinet. There was so much decluttering that needed to happen in this one. For the cabinet above the fridge, we just kept it basically for serving stuff and a couple things that we needed to store away. But for the cup cabinet, I'm going to be getting rid of so much stuff. We have that big basket up top full of lids, 2 to-go cups, and a lot of the cups we no longer have. A lot of the to-go cups that were in there are damaged, and so we're going to get rid of them. There was also some stuff in the dishwasher that had yet to come out. So I'm going to be talking about all of that here in just a second, but we're basically wiping it down. I want this bottom shelf to be really nice and clean with all of our nice coffee mugs, the top or the middle shelf to be all of my fun coffee mugs, and then the top shelf to be our to-go cups and lids. I'm so glad to have that decluttered. That looks so much better. There's lots of empty spaces to add more stuff if we want to buy new stuff, or if we find stuff, or when we unload the dishwasher in a minute. There's lots of room to add more stuff. But I love having these clear drinking glasses on the bottom because it's aesthetically pleasing, but it's also really functional because these are glasses that we use every single day. This top shelf, or this middle shelf, is all of my Ray Dunn mugs. Those are awesome to drink coffee out of. They're huge and they're comfortable to hold, so that's why I hold on to so many Ray Dunn mugs. I'm not a huge Ray Dunn collector, but I do love them for that reason. And then back behind the Ray Dunn mugs are my colorful favorite coffee mugs that I drink out of all the time, so I'm going to save those. This Bunny Love one is the only seasonal mug that I left out. The rest of them are all over here, and I need to find their totes in the garage because somehow those all got left behind. And then some of those are Valentine's Day. So this top shelf I'm making for all of our to-go glasses and mugs. I have a lot more in the dishwasher, but really not a lot more. I have like 2 or 3 more in the dishwasher, and then I use my Stanley every day, so it doesn't ever make it to the cabinet. But I would like to get a lot more like this size for coffee to go for like church on Sundays. And then also a couple more water ones too, because they're so handy to have. And every time I go to the store to get more, Will always says, we have so many of those, Lauren, we don't need any more. So next time he says that, I'm going to show him this video because there's literally only 3. And I decluttered all the lids, and we only have 2 or 3 in there now. So most of those to-go glasses, as you can see, we have a million lids and no glasses to go with them. So they've been lost or damaged. So we're going to get rid of all of this stuff right here. This is all of the stuff that I'm decluttering. This whole set came with like plates, bowls, and cups, and I got this last year to replace the one we already had, and this ended up being really low quality. I got it from At Home, and I probably won't do that again because they've all chipped or broken. And so I'm going to get all of the plates and bowls and cups and donate those to somebody who wants them. They're not in very good shape, but they're not in like total, I shouldn't throw them in the trash is what I'm trying to say. And then this stuff over here, some of this is going to go in the trash. I used this blender to mix up my concoction for my steam cleaner, and now my husband won't use it, so we're just going to get rid of it. And then this cup is damaged, and it also is missing its lid. This cup, I can't find the lid anywhere. I may keep that one out just in case I find the lid while I'm cleaning, because I really love that, but I can't find the lid. And then the rest of this, whether it's damaged or I just don't want it anymore, we're going to declutter it. And then this stuff is all of the seasonal mugs that I didn't put away in their totes when it was time, so we're going to go find their tote in the garage and put those away. And then we also need to find a place for this medicine real quick.
What's it like to be the one that he turns to when he's out of answers? What's it like to be the one that he comes to when he wants to dance? And I wonder what's that like? I've got him on my mind, but he doesn't know my name, and I'm running.
Now that we have that cup cabinet straightened out, we're going to move on to the next one, and that is this corner one. We have never had this organized since we moved in. We've tried, but it's just always become a mess because it's full of like our proteins and our like shaker drinks, our teas, our coffee. Lots of random cups were in here, as well as some spills and like candles. I don't know, it just got full of, oh, also cake decorating stuff. So random stuff got piled in here, and it wasn't even on the tray, so it's way back in there. I had to pull everything out. We're gonna wipe it down here in just a second. You're gonna see the spills. We had to wipe up some sticky spills. I think it was some sort of a like baby medicine that spilled in there. But anyways, what I really wanted for this cabinet was to have a theme, because I feel like when you have a theme for something, you don't end up putting a million random things in there. So for this cabinet, we are going to name it the drink cabinet. We're going to put hot chocolates and teas and protein powders and stuff like that in here. That way, anytime we get new drinks that don't fit in the fridge or the pantry, this is where they will go. Here in just a second, I'm going to ask y'all, what should I use this cabinet for? Because I really didn't know, but I ended up figuring it out. This is going to be used for drinks. Okay, this cabinet was a toss-up. I have so many things that I didn't even realize I had, and I don't know where they came from. I have some cake decorating stuff that I got for Oliver's birthday party. We have 2 huge things of vinegar, and I'm not really sure why. We have some teas and coffees there, and something sticky got all over that cabinet, so it's on some of that stuff, and I'm gonna have to wipe it off or ditch it. We have a lot of proteins. I need to see if that is expired or if it's still good. Lots of baby stuff, random stuff that doesn't have lids, things like that. Fun fact, I loved ladybugs when I was a little girl, and I went to go buy Oliver a little cup like this with a lion, and this one was there, and I was like, I'm manifesting. Hopefully my next baby will be a girl. Anyways, here's some more cake decorating stuff that I got for Oliver's birthday. I actually threw the other half of this in the trash from the bathroom because I didn't know we had the other half, so I'm gonna throw that in the trash too. And then we've got some water bottles that I've never used. I want to keep this one because this is actually really nice, but this one came from a hospital or something, so I'm gonna ditch that one or donate it. I'll donate it. Y'all will get mad at me if I throw it away. And then this one can be thrown away because it's really bad off. So I need to go through all of this, see if it's stuff that I need to declutter or keep. And then some of the stuff is not going back in here. I want to come up with something that goes in here. We already have a spice cabinet, so I don't need it to be that. If y'all have any ideas of what this could be, let me know down in the comments below.
Wanna shake the ground, wanna break away, let loose. I'm tired of waiting, gotta make that move. All the neon signs, now they shout to me and you to write our story. Wanna shape the new. Do you wanna come along with me? Come along with me. Do you wanna? And we ain't got nothing, gotta do something, get it right. Gonna keep on running, grab the fun and live it light. And tomorrow's far away, should I let the party fade? And we ain't got nothing, gotta do something.
Okay, another cabinet is done. It feels so good getting everything under control. This cabinet has been neglected since day one of us moving into this house, but now I have made it officially a drink cabinet. We've got our teas, chocolate milk, hot chocolate, coffee, and whey protein and collagen at the top. We still have more room right here for more like workout stuff, like workout drink mixes and stuff. So when I'm going through the pantry, if I find any of that, I'll add it there. But I love having empty spaces, and it's really easy to take stuff like this where you just like don't know where to put it and shove it in spaces like this, because I had that thought go through my head, and then I was like, nope, this is the drink cabinet, so I can't put cake decorating stuff in the drink cabinet. And I think this mindset is really going to help me keep things organized rather than having everything jumbled up in one cabinet and not making any sense. Okay, we found a place for all of that stuff, which is awesome. The stuff that I don't know where to put, I just set right here for now. I have in mind where I think I might want to put this stuff, but I haven't cleaned out those cabinets yet. So let's get started on the next one. Okay, I got all of those shelves emptied out and wiped down, and now I'm kind of going to talk through this with y'all because I'm not sure what I'm keeping and what I'm decluttering. I know that I have 3 sets of plates and bowls, and a lot of them are in the dishwasher right now, and then we're also missing some. So this was our first set when we first got married from Target. This was a set that we also got when we got married. It's like the Corelle dishes, and they don't break, and they're awesome. They're so easy to clean. They're easy to hold if you're like eating dinner on the couch or something. And then these are the ones I got from At Home that I don't really care for. So I think I'm definitely going to be getting rid of these, donating those. I'm trying to decide if I want to get rid of these just because they're not cute. And then these are my favorite ones, but these are the ones that are the oldest, and I don't know if I have a full set, and some of them are also chipped. So I think for now I may end up keeping these and then getting rid of everything else, and then we're going to go ahead and buy a new set of plates and bowls because none of these are doing it for me. So that's my plan, I think. I think I'm just going to keep these and then donate the rest. I'm not sure if I'm going to miss the Corelle though. I need to kind of go through that in my head. But these heart cups are obviously going in the garage in the Valentine's tote. I love these for salad, so I'm going to keep those. I have 2 spring plates. Those will go in my spring tote, and they'll probably be coming out soon. I've got some mixing bowls back there. I have more that nest within those, but they're in the dishwasher. I have this strainer, a serving bowl that I used the mixer in, and now it's got all dinged up. And then some random things over here for serving. I've been putting my serving stuff up above the fridge, so I'm going to make room for that up there. So let's get busy decluttering all of it. Okay, I feel like this is going to make our life so much easier. We now have 1 set of plates and bowls, and then I've got my salad bowls, my 1 serving bowl because we don't really ever host, my syrup dispenser, and then we have our strainer and our mixing bowls up top. I think this is going to work perfect. Okay, for this cabinet, I kept my caraway pans down there, and I put our little skillet for our fajitas on the edge there. That works out great. I put my cutting boards on the top along with our donut and muffin pans, and I think I'm gonna leave that. That looks really nice, and I still have room to add stuff if I want to. And then as for stuff that we're decluttering, I have a ton of plastic silverware that I'm just gonna donate to our church because we already have so much up there. And then this is a deviled egg like carrier. One Thanksgiving, my mom asked me to bring deviled eggs, and I don't really ever make them other than that one time, and this isn't very cute. So I'm gonna donate this one and probably get a cuter one if I ever have to bring deviled eggs again. That was like a last minute thing because I didn't have a carrier and I had to run to Walmart the day before. These are some pans that are old and I need to get rid of them. It's gonna be hard because sometimes we use these when all of our other pans are dirty, and we've gotten so used to that, but we're gonna have to just keep up with our dishes better. This will be better all around. So anyways, we're gonna get rid of those. This goes to a pan down here that I'm probably gonna get rid of, so I'm just gonna leave that right there. This is what we used to use for cutting boards, and I'm actually just going to put this directly in the trash because we got a new cutting board and this one is really beat up. So we used to have a whole bunch of these like in different colors, and now we have this handy dandy cutting board here, and that's an Amazon buy, and I will try to link that below in my description box. If not, I'm working really hard to put all of my links over on Instagram, so that's coming soon. Everything that we use and love will be over on my Instagram, and I'm trying to do Like to Know It and my Amazon storefront, trying to get all of that going. So that's coming soon. We also have this glass scale that Will uses to measure. In fact, this is a great thing to put with all of our proteins. This goes with like all of our sporty stuff when we're trying to be healthy. So that works out. We'll leave that there. And then that's donated, that's donated, donated, donated. Oh, the only other thing we have is the crock pot, and I think after I clean this cabinet out right here in the corner, I'm gonna put that there. So this cabinet is done.
Sometimes worries you see, but all this crazy right, I'm looking for the breaks. Come join me in the search. I think that's what it takes.
Okay, this cabinet was so disgusting. This is the one I've been neglecting for a long time because I knew it was going to be horrible. We store our toaster in here, all of our olive oils, and any kind of like cooking item really. So it's just gotten so disgusting. This, as you can see, is where we set our toaster, and I just do not keep up with that, y'all. I've got to get a better way to keep up with storing our toaster because this is just ridiculous. This is so disgusting. But we're gonna go ahead and wipe all of this down. I'm gonna wipe it back behind there in the cabinet and get everything cleaned up.
You don't forget your first love. We were young and wild. You don't forget.
Okay, we got all of that cleaned out. I wiped that down the best I could. There's some sort of a stain on that bottom shelf, I guess from something that spilled, but I took dish soap and a scrubbing pad and it still didn't get it up, so we're not gonna worry about that right now. Let's go ahead and load this back up with what we wanna keep. This is the disaster of what was under there. A lot of these, what are these? They're not appliances, like little, I guess, kitchen gadgets. A lot of these we don't even use anymore. In fact, this is going directly in the trash because Will used it one day and we didn't clean it afterwards, and now I'm freaked out by it. So this one is gonna go directly in the trash. That's sad because we really liked that, but we'll get another one. They're only like 15 bucks at Target. This thing I'm gonna ask Will about. I don't know if we need to keep that or get rid of it. I don't know if it works, and I don't even know where, is this the top? No, I don't know where the top of it is. Oh, here it is. So I don't know if that works or not. We may be keeping that, we may not.
I hear you breathe. with you right here next to me. Something's wrong, wasn't it fun? Is it now we're done? You get dressed, I look a mess, and you tell me to confess, and you tell me to confess. Oh, I don't know what to say, what to do, how to make you see. This is nothing in real life, it might just have been a bad dream. You can run, you can hide, but you can't put the blame on me. Because you're acting like a volcano, tending to be my savior. Nothing you do can save us, save us. Because you're acting like a volcano and make me feel outrageous. You keep teasing me, but you're nothing
Okay, I think for the toaster, I'm gonna use this bin. This is a spare one that I've had sitting around since I did Oliver's little bathroom organization. So I'm going to see if this fits. That's perfect. Let's see if it fits right now. Perfect. Okay. And then this little thing we usually keep out anyways. I may find a different place to store this one. Okay, this cabinet turned out amazing. I'm so glad that we got rid of all of those extra gadgets that we don't ever use. I did put my little cookie cooling rack over there on the side. We've got our oil, we've got a little pitcher, this little measuring glass, a cheese grater, and a sifter. We've got our food processor, our mixer, and then down here we have our crock pot, our mixer, or not our mixer, our blender, and our toaster. So that's gonna work out perfectly, and I put all the stuff that we use daily right up front. Okay, as for stuff that we're donating, all of this glass and plastic stuff is going in my car. I'm gonna give it to my niece. I asked on the family group thread who wants it, and she's about to get her own place, so goodbye. As for this side of our kitchen, it's pretty much done. This is done, this cabinet's done, that one's done, that one's done. This one down here is done, and that one's done. We still need to do these 3 drawers and our silverware drawer, and that's gonna be in next week's video along with the pantry because I'm exhausted and I'm ready to get this video up. So there will be 2 videos next week instead of 1 with all of the decluttering. This is all of the stuff that we got rid of today, and I'm so proud. We're gonna take that out to the trash can, and tomorrow is trash day, and Oliver loves watching the trash man take everything away, and tomorrow I'm gonna enjoy it just as much.